All right, we're here with Oscar, product manager for Fender, and we are checking out the new Motion 16 and Motion 32. Oscar, how you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this. Obviously, a little bit of a different look for the Fender brand, but some pretty cool products here.
Yeah, so I'm a product manager for these products. I'm from Personas as well. I've been with Personas for 9 years. So I actually helped to design the original atoms that we did controller-wise for Studio One. And these are the natural evolution of those products. Of course, moving into the Fender Studio ecosystem, since the software now is Fender Studio Pro, and we want to bring everything into that ecosystem, like I said. So that's why we have the Fender Motion 16 and Fender Motion 32 today that we're showing.
Right. So at a high level, who's going to be interested in each of these?
Sure, I think obviously you see it, and beat makers, electronic musicians will automatically resonate with it, right? But we're trying to expand out to be even more than that as well too, because the creative tools that I've built into it apply to any genre. So of course they're going to be great for beat makers, electronic musicians, like I said, but the guitarist, the piano player, I'm a saxophone player, so they work really well for inspiring creativity.
Nice. So let's start with the Motion 16, if you could. What are the key workflows, integrations that you want to highlight here?
Sure. So again, it's about getting the idea that you have in your head as quickly as possible into the software. Yeah. We've all been in that situation where we have a great idea, but now we're menu diving, trying to open things, and we lose that idea that we originally had. So a couple things that I'll show you really quick is the ability to go through and add a track immediately from the hardware itself. So let's say I wanted to bring in an electric piano. I can quickly go through and bring in my electric piano from the hardware without having to dive into the browser, finding a plugin, finding a preset. I can just do it. No, and so what I've done is I've taken the best pianos, drums, synths, etc. from the core Studio Pro pack, and I've had them ready to go here on the controllers essentially.
So you can essentially kind of just have your own template for it, if you will, right? Yeah. Like, these are the instruments I'm going to want to work with.
Sure. And if you have an idea and it's drums, that's fine. Just go really quick to your drums, knock those out, and you can always change them later. That's the beauty of any software, is that you can change the sounds. So once this is in here, I put in an electric piano as an example. We can actually go through and play it. And one thing I do want to say is that we've collaborated with Fatar on these. Fatar makes really premium key beds for really world-renowned keyboards. This is their first ever pads that they've made in collaboration with us. So again, Fender knows instruments, Fatar knows instruments. It made sense to work together. So once you all get your hands on these, you'll be able to tell how really sensitive these pads are and how great they actually feel. So we have our song in, or rather we have our instrument in. Now I want to get inspiration for chord progressions. So we have a chord progression mode built in. So when I hit the chord button, we change into 4 different colors, and each color pad is a different chord within a progression. So for example, right? And I have inversions on each of these similar colors. And then our extra special sauce is if you press and hold, it'll just add the notes on top of what's already being held. So you can kind of chain stuff on top and really feel like you're a piano player.
Yeah. And again, getting from inspiration to your track as quickly as possible.
Exactly. So we can record anything that I want to do from the chord mode directly into Studio Pro, and then from there continue to shape and edit your entire song.
Nice. Okay. Anything else we want to take a look at on this?
I think these are touch RGB encoders, so they allow you to quickly see what's on the screen, or what's assigned rather to an encoder on the screen. On the bigger Motion 32, we have a bigger screen, and it's an improvement over the Atom SQ because now we can actually show all the labels for all 8 encoders on screen as well. Some differences as well too is that we have the 2 touch strips on the 32 versus the single one over here. But at the core, the add button, the scale buttons, chord buttons, they're both the same on each device. It's just a matter of what your preference is,
Yeah, and despite one being 32, one being 16, it's not that that's 2 times better or anything like that, as some folks might assume.
Right.
It's what's your workflow, what's your preferred input process, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's what you're used to. And also, each one of these come with the full version of Studio Pro. So you're getting the $199 perpetual license if you get either one of these things.
Nice. Okay, and so these were just announced. What's availability looking like?
So these will be in spring, probably late spring, but we're just giving people a hands-on preview at the show to kind of check out some of the things. So these are still early units, but we'll be out very soon.
Okay. Well, Oscar, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Awesome.
And if you want to learn more about the all-new Fender Motion 16 and Motion 32, head over to guitarcenter.com and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for all the latest new from NAMM.